Hi, good evening, everyone. This is Elizabeth. I'm coming to you live from my home, and it's in Singapore right now. The time is 9:02. I'd like to share with you something that I believe a lot of people are kind of wondering what is going to be something that you want to get for your mom. And then maybe you may want to have some kind of insights, okay, that I can share with you that may help you make a decision that will be very meaningful. Okay, I'm just gonna add Angie for a while. Hi, Angie. Good evening. Thank you for joining me, and happy birthday. Today is your birthday, and Angie
Thank
is not
you.
a mom of three, but also a grandmother of how many? That's
Seven.
seven. That's a very blessed life to have so many grandchildren. Okay, and I'm
Yeah.
very happy that she's joining me because this is all about Mother's Day, and I've got another mother joining me, and that's Geraldine. Hi, how are you, Geraldine? Geraldine, you can unmute yourself as you just introduced. Are you a mother of one? Yeah,
Yes, mother of one special one.
very very special lady. Okay, where the daughter is in fact having some challenges, and I think she is no exception as well. There are many out there, mothers out there, that are struggling on a daily basis just to help their children be able to find their way. Okay, so tonight it's all about mummies, and I've got Megan. Megan is not a mummy, but she is a daughter, and she can be a mother to be when she finds her other half. Okay, and she's still young, so she has time to do so. Now tonight, I'm going to talk a little bit about the best Mother's Day's gift that you find that is something that you will appreciate very, very much if it is something given from the heart, okay, from your children especially, isn't it? So maybe before I start my presentation, I'd like to check with you. What is one gift that you really, really would like to receive? Maybe your children hasn't got that idea yet, but it's still not too late. It's still not too late. We are not on Mother's Day is more than a week away, so there's still chance that they may be able to discover mommy's Mother's Day gift that most touch our heart. So maybe Geraldine, what would that be for you?
What would that be? For her to learn to be independent.
For her to learn to be independent. You see, Geraldine is not even asking gifts for herself. She's asking gifts for her daughter. Okay, this is how mother's love is all about. And how can you just think that mom is not great? How about Angie? What is the gift that you would
Time.
like? Time.
Time.
What is time to you? Time as in
A lot of them are not have no time for me.
isn't it
Is it?
true? Isn't it true?
Yeah.
Isn't it true?
So
Sometimes they could be staying in the same country and yet there's no time. And I think there is also a situation that we wait till it's too late, that
mm,
when it's too late, then we regret. And I think I also fall into a category where I'm also very busy. I cannot spend 24 hours with my mom. And so I will have to kind of make time and schedule it, right? If I don't make time schedule it, I forever got no time. I got a lot of time, and even I've got no time for myself. Okay, so what we need to do is make time. And for Angie, I think for the children who are able to kind of tune in, Angie's really, really wanted to have more time for children to spend with her. Okay, so how about
yeah.
Megan? What do you think your mom will like to have and receive from you that touches her heart?
I think it's also time.
Time. Okay, time. As long as you have time. Okay, so can I State that the majority of three of us we state time, isn't it? Time is what our parents or our mothers long to have from us. Okay, that is going to be for us to be present. Sometimes we can be in that in the same house, but we are not present. We are not focusing on them, and we are busy looking on our handphone and on our computer and other thing else other than giving them the time to focus on them and listen to their needs, wants, and desires. True. Geraldine, would it make a lot of sense for you if your daughter would just sit down and just ask you about how your day was and how she can connect with you on a heart-to-heart basis? Would that really fills you with a lot of in fact affection rather than giving gifts that is too out? It's very outward. It's not like it's no good, but sometimes it will not be enough compared to the time you are willing to give them.
Actually, no, because we have our quiet time every night.
Okay.
So we
So-
do quiet time together. So
Okay.
actually, there's a lot of communication going on.
Okay, so Geraldine is one exceptional mother that she gives time to her daughter, and we have a lot to learn from her. Okay, so tonight I would also like to encourage everyone to type into the chat if you are in Singapore, Malaysia, or other parts of the world in US, if you are an early riser or you don't sleep at all, or at any part of the world you're listening in, because I believe mothers all over the world will be similar if they have that kind of abundant love for their children. So tonight, I just want to share with you that we are discussing on what's the best Mother's Day gift we can give to our mother. So what if we can give them time? Okay, we can give them time. Sometimes we may not be around, but if we can leave behind memories that they can really kind of lift and recall while we are not with them. Okay, but the pleasant memories that you left with her sticks to her. Okay, so I wrote a book about 4 or 5 years back on sensations, why scent makes sense. And that book really illustrated how we can actually close our ears. We can just not refrain from touching anything. We can close our eyes. We cannot stop ourselves from breathing, right? And breathing is something comes naturally, and it is very vital. The moment you stop breathing for 2 minutes, you're dead, right? You can be brain dead. But if you can utilize the sense of smell to enable somebody to recall the memories that they have as they were spending with their children, that would actually be able to trigger that area of the limbic system that holds that key. Okay, so if we spend time with our mother and we actually give them an aromatherapy session, be it a massage, be it a simple scalp massage or neck and shoulder massage, or anything you do with them that uses aromatherapy. Okay, like for example, I have with me a diffuser right here. Okay, this diffuser is something that is on promotion right now till while stocks last, and it is on a very, very good promotion that you save a lot of money. So this one is something you can in fact be in put it in the environment when you're spending time with your mother, and put in the favorite scent. You can make her choose. You've got so many oils, right? Okay, I got many oils. I don't know about you guys. I think many of you have many oils too. So just ask your parents or ask your mother in particular, what oils do you like to have? And then go through an oil selection, because I believe our body is intelligent. our mother's body is just as intelligent as ours and maybe even more evolved than us. Okay. So they will intuitively pick an oil that will most serve them and benefit them. And so with what she has selected, you can simply put into the diffuser. And as you spend time with her, maybe over a conversation, over some other activity, she will inhale. And this is going to put in a memory in her part of her brain that allows her to recall the next time you're not around with her. But the moment she put on this essential oil, she's going to remember the times she spent with you together when she enjoyed so much. Okay, this is one thing. So giving her the ability to recall and to get in touch with her memory, okay, easily will fill her void of not having you around when you are so busy. That's one thing, right? So I like to share with you, nothing beats having the sense of the ability to have aroma in the air. And I don't, because I know I've been in the industry for a long time, not just any kind of essential oils will do or fragrance will do, because if you are just going to be satisfied with any kind of fragrance, perfume that is laced with toxic substance, etc., it may actually harm the body in the long run. So I would highly suggest, if it is for your mom, it is best that you make an informed decision to get something that is certified pure, tested grade essential oils like what I use, which is the doTERRA brand that I have been trusting for the longest time, since like over 7 years ago, okay? Because they are free of pesticides, insecticides, and all kinds of chemical synthetic fillers. And in fact, they are also tested for microbials and that they are free of those and heavy metals. And they have that potency that shows results time and time again, okay? All of us agree, right? We have been using these oils and we saw the benefits. So I just want you to think about, what if this May, when Mother's Day come round the corner, which is next Sunday, you decided to give her the gift of enhancing her space where she breathes, filled with these very good essential oils, that is filling the air. Okay, so that is a thought for you. I'd like to share screen with you if you can allow me to, because it's something I believe is going to help you know more about what is it that I'm going to talk about. So what's the best Mother's Day gift? To me, a Mother's Day, what do mothers want? We want time with our children. We want time for ourselves. We want time to be the best that we can be, so that our children can see us as an example of an example, so that they can follow, they can be proud of. So let me just suggest to you, this Mother's Day, we could consider something like this. Okay, hold on for a while I choose my PowerPoint. It's okay, so hold on for a while. My cursor seems to be not in, okay, found it. Okay, so let me just show you this. Make a day every day, give her the gift of an aromatic escape. Okay, as mothers, all of us know that we are always constantly stressed by a lot of things, by our work, by our relationships, by things that, by our responsibilities and all that. And by inhaling something that is from nature, it's something that has been distilled from either the plants, the stems, the roots, or the leaves, or the flower petals, that allows us to go into an escape mode, okay? That allows us to de-stress, help us to reduce the inflammation as a result of that. That is wonderful, because stress is something that will cause a lot of inflammation to our body, be it stress physically, chemically or in fact emotionally. That is the biggest stress that we all encounter on a daily basis. So if we could just allow ourselves to escape into this aromatic environment to help our brain silence our brain, help us calm ourselves down and know that we are in a safe space. How cool is that? Now, Mother's Day bundle comes with a Rome diffuser that I'm just going to show you here, okay? It also comes with Balance, Serenity, and Wild Orange. And this is actually what I feel is a great Mother's Day gift that can be used for a gift for our mother. In fact, I ordered 2 sets for this, so that I'm going to give my mom 1 set. It is so heavy, so she cannot anyhow throw away, because my mom have a tendency to throw things away. And so when I told my brother I want to give my mom a diffuser a couple of months back, because I feel that it's good to let her sleep better in addition to oiling herself or taking the supplements internally. He said, no, mom will throw things away. they may throw away all these. I said, it doesn't matter. This is very heavy, very hard to throw away. I want to talk to you more about this diffuser. Why is this diffuser very special? But before that, you'll be wondering, how much is this? If you were to buy this, do you know that you are saving at least 30% of what it is going to cost you on a wholesale price? And if it is on retail, even more savings, okay? So I will never get my friends buy on retail. If they can buy it on wholesale, I get them to set up an account with doTERRA, because that would enable them to get these at wholesale price. Do you know that if I were to add Balance, Serenity, which is also named Lavender Peace, and Wild Orange together, the cost on wholesale is $111, okay? And on retail is usually 25% more. So I don't even want to bother my brain with 25% more. But just know that if you were to buy these 3 oils, it would have already cost you 111. I like the 3 numbers, very easy to remember, right? Okay. So now, but if you were to actually get the Mother's Day bundle, if you are in US, okay, US market, you always have the best deal, which is $80.50 USD, okay? But if you're in Canada, I do have Canadian friends, okay? If you want to get your mom or your wife who's a mother, this Mother's Day gift, it's 111, okay? 111 Canadian dollars. In Singapore and Malaysia, it's USD 92.50 cents. So if you add the shipping from US all the way to Singapore, you have to add $13.95. And so in total, you're paying $106.45. Okay, so actually the best is to combine some orders. So I combined some orders with a friend of mine who is also having an account, and I got and she got herself a set, and I got myself 2 sets, and altogether we have 3 sets. Do you know how much we paid? Do you know how much we paid in convert to Sing dollar? It's $130.35. Okay, 130.35. And do you realize that in fact you're actually, if you buy these 3 oils in Singapore, it's already costing you 111, isn't it? So if you were to use if you use your math and you say 130.35 minus 111, in fact, this diffuser cost you how much? $19.35 only, okay? Hey, and this diffuser is no ordinary diffuser. I'm going to tell you how cool this diffuser is. This is what we call the Rome diffuser, and the name is, in fact, very unusual. Now, before I move to the next screen, this is what you need to know. It's available from April 27th to 30th, or while stocks last. It may not last very long because it's a very cool diffuser. Usually when doTERRA set this up for sale, within 1 or 2 days, it's gone. Okay, so I'm just giving you an idea. So after I do my presentation, if you really think you like it, go and get it immediately. Room diffuser. Now, what does it have? It can actually hold a capacity of 100 ml of water, which is equivalent to 3.4 fluid ounce. Okay, so as I remove this from this, now this is pretty heavy. Okay, so prior to that, when I got this, there's a rubber stopper here that actually makes it very hard to open so that it will not drop off very easily. But I like convenience of moving up the lid. So I took off the rubber ring. Okay, so it's not so hard. And another thing you want to know is that it runs 4 to 8 hours with adapters on battery, meaning that you can actually roam this around without being on wires. Because the moment you have a full charge, you can bring this all over to different parts of the house. Okay, you can even bring it out to the beach if you are near the beach, or to the mountains, and then you start setting it on. Okay, and it has really cool lights that I'm going to show you. It runs for 5 to 10 hours with an adapter. Let's say you have an adapter. This is a docking station, okay? Like iPhone and all kinds of iPad, we always have a docking station, right? So this is a docking station. And if you actually attach it to the docking station, it can go longer with that 100 ml water, to even 10 hours if it is on intermittent. Intermittent is like when you put it on intermittent, it will come out and then it will rest a while before it comes out again. So it will allow you to have a longer time to diffuse. And it's cord free. How cool is it not to have wires running all over? Without the cord, it's really, you can bring it out to the beach if you want to, and of course it has auto shut off. So halfway through sleeping, if the water is all dried up, it just auto shut off, and it can cover a room size of like 225 square meter or 270 square feet. Okay, so a good sized bedroom. A normal room, a bedroom, unless you have a very huge bedroom, then you may need multiples of this, but usually this is good enough for that. And really, the another thing is that it has ambient white, warm, and cyan lights. So let me just show you how it works. You see, this is a white light. Okay, then when you press, it is the amber warm light, and then the cool cyan lights. And these are the options, and you can choose without light as well. Okay, so this is what I would suggest you get for your mom, because if you really want her to have all night long diffusion and she have very good restful sleep, then her chances of having dementia or Alzheimer's is minimized. Because if the brain can be quietened and be resting and be able to recuperate her body, because it will rebuild, renew, and recuperate her cells. And so the chances of having all kinds of diseases are going to potentially be minimized. So motherhood is the greatest thing, and it's also the hardest thing. Okay, all of us agree, right? We've been through a lot of hardship as a mother. And I can tell you, as a single mother myself, I have been through a lot of hardship in my younger days, because I married kind of like early compared to many of my other friends. So and then at a very early age, when my son was 4 or 5, we already were, our marriage were on the rocks, and I literally was a single parent from then onwards already. So it wasn't easy as a single mom. And thank God I've got mothers around me that could help me. My mother-in-law. Okay. So these were the two great ladies that actually helped me through. If it is not for them, I do not know how I could actually survive through today. So if only I had balance then, it could have solved a lot of my emotional pain and upheavals and all kinds of stress that I was going through. Not just was I going through emotional, I would say, blackmail. Okay, I was going through a lot of things in my mind that I so wish I had balance with me, because balance is a grounding blend, and it's made of essential oils that includes spruce, whole wood, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmanthus. So these are really, really good essential oils that not only just adds to the tranquility and quieten the mind, and it gives you you can use it for a relaxing massage. You can also create a calming atmosphere. You could also, in fact, diffuse it and provide the environment to be having that kind of peace that one really crave for when you are having such a lot of noise in your head. And what I would always encourage people to do is to apply balance on the soles of the feet. Okay. Then the other thing that is also important to have, and I wish I had, was Serenity Restful Blend, because Serenity, as the name suggests, is really giving you that kind of peace that you'd never had before. Lavender, whole wood, cedar wood, ylang ylang, marjoram, Roman chamomile, vetiver, vanilla, and Hawaiian sandalwood, all 9 essential oils. If you were to actually individually buy all these oils, it's really going to cost you a big bomb. At least $600 to $700 easily. Okay, easily, especially when you see whole wood, especially when you see vetiver, Roman chamomile, and Hawaiian sandalwood. All these are very expensive oils. So Serenity actually creates a restful environment at bedtime, calming and soothing aroma, and encourages tranquil again in the atmosphere. Plus, if you want to have a very good sleep, you can actually soak your feet with Epsom salt and even baking soda and add a few drops of Serenity, okay, to this. So this has always been one of my go-to oils for my sleep. And I really sleep like a baby every single night. Sleep like a baby because of Serenity. And the next thing that you want is wild orange. Wild orange is something you can use to support a very powerful cleansing and purifying effects on the body. And it also acts as a gentle detox, by the way, if for people who would like to actually put in 1 or 2 drops, they can just drink it with the water. And it also is very supportive of immune system when it's taken internally, because the limonene is going to help boost the immunity and get rid of all kinds of petrochemicals. And it creates a very uplifting atmosphere. I always say citrus oils like wild orange, lemon, grapefruit, or tangerine hangs in the tree all year long and to absorb the sunlight. So it's sunshine in a bottle. And wild orange signifies the oil of abundance. So use in all-purpose spray to clean surfaces, which I normally would use lemon, and wild orange is another good alternative. And add a drop to the water, as I mentioned, and even flavor cakes and smoothies all the time. I do that all the time, okay? So if you have all these, you're going to give your mom a really good treat, because if you were to get that bundle, I'm going to send you an ebook to tell you all kinds, to give you all the different tips and tricks in using all these 3 oils in combination to make your bath salts, to make soaps, to make recipes for your cakes, etc., etc. Okay? And I also want to make an announcement to you for those who really, really wonder, okay, so now how can I actually learn how to use all these in the way that you you told me, and how can my mom experience all this within a day, and then she can continue to use it on a daily basis at home when I get it for her. So I want you to watch this short video that I prepared earlier, and this is to show you what I'm going to do to bring you that kind of experience you and your mother can have. Because like what Angie, and many of the mothers long for is to have time with our children. What if I have this event, I create time for you to be with your children, okay? And in this event, you can experience all the different kinds of aromatic, therapeutic, experiential thing that you can do with your mother, okay, or your sisters who are mothers, or your spouse who is a mother. Okay, let's watch. So having scalp therapy, having neck and shoulder massage, having aroma hand touch massage. Now teach you a way to dance with Slim and Sassy, and having some bath salts to soak your feet. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is at a fraction of the price. It doesn't even pay for the cost of me setting up the whole thing for you. But I'd like to invite you and your mother, or if you are going to bring your wife, who is a mother, to come for this treat, is only $25 for 2 person per household. Why? Because I'm going to teach you techniques that you can do it for each other. Okay. So it has to be a pair when you come together. So if you want to know more, so reach out to me and I will try to accommodate as many as possible. But priority will be given to those who are not members yet with doTERRA, because for those who are members, they already know how to pamper their moms, okay? And they already know how to do it for their loved ones. It's definitely for people who actually have no clue how all these oils are going to help them. So in a session in 2 hours, you're going to experience everything that I mentioned. So with that said, I hope this is going to be something you want to look forward to and want to get yourself experience. Okay, so to all the mothers out there, all the beautiful mothers I know, Angie, Geraldine, many people in the community, happy Mother's Day in advance, okay? And I hope to see many of you, because for those who are in my Oil Mentor organization, and if you get in touch with me in my events or upcoming events and you're coming over, I have gifts for you for those who are mothers, okay? I have specially created gifts that I want to say thank you for being the best mothers you can be, and thank you for being an inspiration for me. Okay, so good night, everyone. I hope today is going to help you understand the 3 essential oils that you can actually get for your mom, and also the Rome diffuser. And don't miss out this amazing offer of Mother's Day kit in a bundle. Okay, so thank you for coming, Geraldine and Angie, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.